Welcome everybody, back to some more Star Citizen for something different. Oh boy, yeah, shush, 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 shush. Don't need to hear that. Yeah, thought I'd just stream some more of this. I was going to play around anyway, and I figured, well, why not? No particular goals, no particular plan. I'm going to, for starters, just to make sure that audio is just turned down a little bit. Sorry, I'm talking about microphone audio. Yeah, try that. Um, yeah, no particular plans. I've got some things I want to do. I've been doing a survey of the moons of the different planets for a mining guide that I'm putting together, or sheet, if you will. Just details about uh, where refineries are, what resources available on planets. Well, actually, a couple of resources in particular, Taranite and Agricium, which are planet-bound only. You won't find them in asteroids. So I'm basically doing a survey of the different moons to find out um, which moons actually have them, as well as discovering a few things along the way. Like there are a couple of moons that actually do have quantanium on them, which is really quite nice. They seem to be larger nodes than I usually find in asteroids. Although they do seem to be a little bit rarer, so that's interesting. I also recently have picked myself up a rock, a mining rover, and a Cutlass Black to transport it, and that's the only purpose I actually have for the Cutlass Black, is actually as a mining transport. And at some stage when we go over to New Babbage, I'm going to be picking them up and bringing them back here to my main base of mining operations, which is Crew L1. I find it's just quite convenient because one of the primary places, bleh, Englishing, one of the primary places that I actually do planet side, moon side, planet side mining is actually in Crusader. I find Daymar is a really nice place to do mining, and it's just a hop, step, and a stone's throw away from Crew L1, which is really quite nice. Now, I do have a few mining operations in the go. Ooh, we've got some finish. Excellent. Oh, Contaniums. That's okay. So we're just going to offload these into the hull. And what makes it even more exciting, oh, perfect, is it's pretty much a full load. We've got a little bit of Contanium in there, which is going to be quite nice. And, well, the first part of this stream, of course, is going to be taking that over to New Babbage for sale, which works out really well because then I can grab the black and the rock and bring them back here. Okay, the foreman's been overspending again by the sound of it. So, yeah, not a whole lot of exciting viewing, I guess, watching a ship speeding along through quantum, but that unfortunately is just the nature of this game. We can't speed that process up, and it has to be done to get from point A to point B. We are dealing with some pretty big distances here. We're doing about 56 million kilometers, I believe it is, roughly, across the solar system. So we shall see. How's food going? 76. I probably should grab a burrito before I go. That way I don't have to worry about that later. Once this elevator finally gets... This has to be like the slowest elevator in existence. It really does. I suppose it does have a little ways to go. It's got a few kilometres actually to go from refining to the hangars here. Spooky. So let's just grab you, take you off, and grab a burrito. And there we go. We are full again. Right, helmet, check. Now, don't think I'm going to be doing any mining.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I mean, I really don't know. Maybe I will.
Vehicle selected.
And the reason for that is that the last 24 to 48 hours...
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit
Well,
us again.
I can't even say that. For the last, periodically over the last 3 days. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. When I've been mining, the game has actually completely reset my prospector inventory. So yesterday it was very, very frustrating for me. I picked up about 12 SCU of Quantanium, and I was hurriedly bringing it back here to put it into processing, and halfway here the game wiped my prospector inventory. It took everything, and that with 0 materials in my inventory, which is very, very frustrating when it comes to mining. So I haven't normally had it happen before. Just the last couple of days it seems to have happened more frequently, and I'm hoping once they refactor the inventory system, which is coming, that we will have that problem eliminated. I did go and check with the issue council. It is actually a known issue and a reported issue. It's one that's been upvoted quite a lot. So as a result, it will be addressed moving forward. So that's a good thing. The other thing that quite commonly happens with the prospector is that the cargo breakdown, in other words, what shows how much you've got of each of the materials, sometimes the game will all of a sudden roll them all up into a single entry called inert material, which of course is chunk, but it is only a display bug. That one is only a display bug. You bring it back to the refinery here and take it down to refining, and you've got the full breakdown of all the different materials that you've actually collected. So that one is just a visual display bug where it rolls it all up under inert material. And that's been upvoted enough times as well for it to be addressed. But the one that is the most frustrating is when it literally wipes the inventory of materials. It resets it to 0 materials of a storage capacity of 32 SCU. Whereas in the last couple of days I've had it happen a couple of times. I was 3/4 full, nearly completely full. I had 20 SCU of stuff yesterday as well, and I was out mining, and I was just about... It wasn't critical stuff. It wasn't volatiles. It was bexolite and laranite, which are nice high yielding, high return stuff. And I was just about to come back, and all of a sudden it went plop, and all of a sudden I had 0 inventory, 0 materials in my inventory, which again, very, very frustrating. So I'll just go back to doing my survey, I think, today. Landing gear up, thank you. Because I do have the microtech planets to actually do, moons, which is what, 3 of them? 3 of them. So we will get to that at some point. And that's Tressler, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want Tressler. Thank you, Babbage. Alright. Anyway, let's get this truck moving. It's got a long ways to go.
Thank you, and please visit again.
And here we go. I do like the look of Quantum, and especially a freighter like this. As you can see, all the freight, all the cargo boxes there. Actually, that's a pretty good view. Let's just screenshot you. Thank you. It looks equally good looking back the other way, of course. Yeah, we'll screenshot you. And thank you. Hey, Luna, welcome to the stream, man. How you going? You're welcome to join me in Discord, by the way. I am actually in channel there. But unfortunately, folks, this is going to be a slow trip. This is not the fastest of flyers. It's a truck. It's not designed to be fast. It's not a fighter. It's designed to transport goods, and it does that very effectively. 64 SCU of storage capacity there in those in the cargo area. I have to say it that way. Yeah, okay, so rub it in. It's very slow. Yeah, those cargo crates there. When I'm not carrying cargo, that the rear section actually contracts up to the forward section. I might have to show that off at some stage, because you can actually expand it and contract it even when there's no cargo there. It extends the spine. That's where all the cargo goes, and when there's no cargo, of course, it retracts it. I actually really do like this ship, the Hull A. It's the baby of the Hull series. It is also the only of the Hull series that can actually go down to planet side and back again, although that in itself, well, if it was any heavier, I don't think it would be able to do it, because as it is coming off the planet, it's really slow. I mean, slower than slow. It's feels like it's going to go backwards at any moment, but it gets there. That's the main thing. But yeah, Luna, I was just telling folks that when we get over here to New Babbage and I sell this off, I will be grabbing the Cutlass and the Rock and trying or endeavouring to bring them back to Crew L1. So, it handles like a truck. It's slow to turn, slow to accelerate, slow to slow down. Braking power is not its forte. Acceleration is not its forte. So it feels exactly how you would expect a freighter to feel, to be honest, a hauler. It probably feels maybe a little bit more sluggish than your Max, to be honest. Even though your Max has got bigger storage capacity, it's got size 2 engines, doesn't it? The Max, the Freelancers, they're size 2s, whereas if I remember correctly, the Hull A here is only size 1. Yeah, it has 4 massive engines, whereas what have I got? I've got 1 massive engine and 2 sub-engines. I mean, granted, that is a massive engine. The whole rear quarter is just an engine. Well, 3 engines, actually. But I think it's one of the largest, just size 1 engines. If I remember, I'd have to look into it. I actually did not looked into whether the Hull A is actually a size 1 or size 2. I know the Freelancer is size 2, but the Prospector is size 1. I'm still not sure how I'm going to actually get the yeah, probably. I'm trying to figure out the best way to actually get the Rock into the Cutlass. It's probably going to be easier to drive the Rock out and then run back in and grab the Cutlass, probably, and then fly it out. It's probably going to be the easiest bet. Or yeah, because the Rock, you can hide under a tree. Basically, just put it right at the edge of the ice lake, just under a tree or next to a tree, and make it a little bit hard to discern from the air. And then bring the Drake out and the Cutlass out. That's probably the easiest way. I mean, I know I could ask you to join in and give me a hand to do it, but I do need to think about how I would do it solo. for those times when I'm running solo. Hey, welcome, man. For those times that I'm running solo, I do need to figure out a method of doing it solo.
There is always the option, if you really don't want to be bothered, you go to one of the mining facilities that has the landing strips, and you can call vehicles there.
Oh, well, yeah, that's one way of doing it. How weird. I actually... Oh, no, that's right. I thought I was actually muted in Discord, but I'm not. That's good. I'm just muted in my brain, that's what it is. I mean, yeah, I could do it that way, but then it's going to leave... I'll still have to claim the ship back anyway, so... No, I'll figure out how to do it, Babbage. I think driving the rock out, just taking it just down to the ice lake, just near the mag train, and then because it's not that far, it's easy enough to run back up because the entrance to the hangars, the vehicle hangars, surface vehicle hangars, is pretty close there, and just run back up. Yeah.
Just to warn you, I think they are trying to fix elevators.
Hmm.
The reason I'm warning you that they're doing that is because I stepped on an elevator that appeared. It was a real elevator. I stepped on it and fell through the floor.
Oh no! Oh dear.
So
they're doing something. Yeah.
They're trying. They're trying to fix it.
Yeah.
They just went the opposite direction on that one.
Yeah. Well, as I was telling the viewers earlier, the prospector in the last 3 days has really caused me a lot of frustration when it comes to mining, with the inventory being reset to 0 stored materials.
I think ship inventory stuff is somewhat broken right now.
The thing is, it hasn't been a problem up until just the last few days, and all of a sudden the prospector's inventory is being reset to 0 items.
Yeah, it's probably supposed to be a server anti-cheat thing that just might be
bugging out like all
funky.
hell. Yeah. But anyway, I looked in the issue council, and it has been submitted, and it's been upvoted like 50-something times. So it's going to get the attention, and it's going to get addressed. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. That's what the issue council's for. Although there were people putting in there, I mean, some people just like the sound of their own voice, or they like the sight of their own typing. Because a lot of people, oh no, it's still all there. Really, it's just being displayed incorrectly. And somebody's jumped in and said, no, that's a completely different bug. We know that one. It displays as inert material, but it is still actually there when you go to refine it or sell it. No, what we are talking about, if you had read the original post, was the inventory is getting wiped.
Yep, that's not good.
No, not when you like yesterday, when I found a whole stack of Quantanium, and I had a reasonable load. It wasn't a great load, but it was a reasonable load of Quantanium, and I was just about I just finished picking it up, and I just queued up, just about to hit Quantum, and the inventory went blip, and it was 0.
Yep.
The time and effort it takes to actually mine Quantanium for starters, and the risk involved for it to just go blip and it be gone. I mean, you can't say, oh, it's just a temporary thing. As in, the servers, it's like, like rubber banding, where the server all of a sudden thinks that you're actually not where you are, and it puts you back to where it last had you. You can't say it's that, because between starting mining and it happening can sometimes be half an hour.
Yeah, I think it is tacitly tied to it, because I have experienced where I go down to one of those mining facilities and totally not raid the things that are
Hello.
and then I take off, land at the next one, and I'm missing like half of the stuff that I took.
Yeah, some people have been reporting that some of the stuff that
Please proceed to assign
some of their inventory disappears, not all of it. In my experience, it's been all of it.
Yeah, With the mining,
I've lost all of it. Yeah. But now other people are saying with the Prospector, for some people, it's just some of it. It's not all of it. But for me, it was all of it. Just like blip. And yeah, it's something in the back end, in the server back end, is getting confused and thinking there should be nothing there, and I think it's resetting the inventory. Like when you call the ship, I don't know. It's funky. It's been reported. It's been upvoted. It will get addressed. The sooner the better. But for now, I'm going to mess around with the Rock and the Drake. And as I said to you, the Cutlass is purely a mining transport. I'm not even going to use it as a freighter. I'm not even sure what its freighting capacity is, to be honest. What sort of carry capacity it's got? It's considered a medium freighter, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the competition for the Freelancer.
Yeah. So I really don't know what its carry capacity is. I can find out though. Actually, once I call it over here, in the admin building, I can make out as if I'm going to buy something, and that way it'll show me what the maximum storage capacity is.
Yep.
So I'm curious because, I mean, I like the Hull A. The 64 is quite sufficient as far as I'm concerned. For me, for my purposes, yeah.
Yeah, for what you're doing, it's perfect.
Yeah, I'm not a heavy trade hauler. I'm a mining hauler. So the 64 is perfect for that.
It is.
Like
And
this load here, it's not completely full. This is actually 3 refinery lots. 3 lots of refinery processed materials. So.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is,
Oh, come
I'm
on.
not even a heavy hauler. I'm a medium hauler.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't haul vast quantities. I haul a good amount. I just don't haul a Hercules size ship.
Damn it. This server is doing some janky stuff with my scroll wheel.
Once you land, do you want to switch?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, actually, once I store the ship, but yeah.
Yep.
Because one little blip on my mouse wheel and it was jumping like 15 meters a second. Which is a little excessive. Come on, tell me I'm Leonard.
Landing complete.
Thank you.
Have a pleasant stay.
Sorry, I've gotten into the habit of waiting for that every time now, because then I know that the game knows that I've landed.
Oh yeah.
Rather than jumping out straight away and then getting in there and saying, well, you landed on the pad, but you've got to claim your ship, and I'm not going to claim it with a whole load of cargo.
No, yeah, you got to be patient with the landing sequence.
Open the bloody doors, thank you. Hey, it's got me curious now as to how much cargo capacity the Black has got. It's probably on a par with the Max, as you said.
It's between the Freelancer and the Freelancer Max. The Max hauls more.
Yeah.
But the Cutlass hauls more than a normal Freelancer.
Yeah. So maybe it holds the same about as the I can English. Maybe it holds about the same amount as the Der, maybe?
Welcome.
I think
to the ASOC
I think the
vehicle
Cutlass
retrieval
holds the
system.
same amount as your Hull A.
Okay, 64. Well, while I'm here,
around
I will hit. Ah, they finally took the other one off the list.
Yep.
Yeah, see, it's medium freighter. It's considered a medium freighter. I don't want it on Orison. Come on,
Your insurance claim has been
expedite.
sent. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a medium freighter. Oh, 46. There you go, look at that.
Ah, 46, okay.
So it's not as much as the Hull A, but it is more than the DER. The DER's 36.
Yep.
And the Hull A is 64. Hound, yeah, cool.
Nice.
But we will just store you, thank you.
I like how the Max is still considered a medium freighter, and it is basically double of a Hull A.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they've finally taken the ones they melted off. Cool.
Oh, good.
Please
Yeah,
visit
there we go.
us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, I found that their UI is a little
Whoa.
glitchy with that.
What on earth was that?
Be sure to explore all the service has to offer, whether it's related to technology or computing or not.
Actually sounded like something exploding, to be honest. But anyway, as I was saying, what I'll do is I'll take the rock. I jump and I go lower. Really? What I'll do is I'll take the rock down there, right, the middle of the screen, down near the track there, but just on the edge where there's tree line cover is. That's probably going to be the best bet.
Yeah, there is ground access at the spaceport as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Or I can just run up through the vehicle hangar.
Yep.
Okay, did we want to bounce servers?
Only if you want to.
Yeah, so far it's not so bad. I haven't noticed any excessive jankiness yet.
Yeah, every server's a little bit different.
It is. Although one of the ones we jumped on last night, and as you said, it's probably one of the stablest servers I've been on. I was quite impressed.
Yeah, like it was counting inventory like 100% correct. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Somebody's turned things off.
It's hard not to do.
People just like doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't able to do my little water glitch where I drink most of a bottle of water, put it back in my backpack, and it magically fills up with
Magic
water.
it feels because it's got a full one in there. Missed it again. Yeah, well, 35 seconds. Yeah. I was trying to think about about our medieval engineer stream, what we're going to do, whether we're going to stream today. And I was thinking, well, I feel like streaming today, but I don't really feel like doing maps. Don't really feel like spending all the time inside mining again. So I was thinking, what could I do? And what could we do? And I was thinking, well, we could always, and we'll stage this, we'll set it up, I mean. We'll take our settlement, we'll clone it, copy it, place it somewhere else, and we won't do this today, I don't think, but maybe next week we can aim towards it. And then we'll move back from it, and then the three of us, if we can get Anubis involved as well, we'll build siege engines and destroy the clone of our base, of our settlement.
Okay.
Build catapults and trebuchets and see if we can actually destroy it.
And hopefully not have the rope drums glitch everything out.
Exactly. But I think that would make some interesting, fun times stream-wise. So maybe we'll set that up between now and next week, and we'll do that next week, Saturday for you, next Sunday for me and my viewers. So we'll go into it, know what we're doing. We won't touch our actual settlement, but we'll clone it. We'll basically do a mirror of it, to a large degree at least, and stick it out on a plane or somewhere else. And because I don't really want to destroy what we've built that way. I mean,
Yeah, well, the wood buildings I built should be interesting to watch as they disassemble.
yes. But I mean, I've only briefly played around with siege engines in Medieval Engineers. I have done it a couple of times, played around with them. But it'd be fun because everybody builds differently. So, whilst we understand the principles of how to build the siege engines, it'd be nice to just,
Do it. Yeah.
just do it. Build a trebuchet or a catapult or something.
Or a trebuchet that then trips a catapult.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Rube Goldberg it.
Yeah. Or a trebuchet that throws a catapult.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure you probably could build one of them. Or a catapult that throws a trebuchet.
Yes.
Alrighty. Sell from this. Alright. Sort by value. Exactly. So we start with the last one first. This is this one. It's weird, but I actually like selling them from lowest value to highest value for some reason.
Yeah. Well, it kind of so that way you see how much money you're kind of making.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I've got nearly 11 and 3/4 SCU Quantanium. That's going to be a nice little pretty penny, that one. And Ziboras. Now the Bexlite. I see Bexlite and Quantanium I've got is what I've got the most of here. Okay, 52, nearly 53,000. And 103. And that just cracked me the 2 million. Yay! I just cracked the 2 million. I've just entered the 2 million club. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yep. There we go.
If I was a little more, yeah, I would probably be at 3 million if I stopped buying things and not mining.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm just really pleased because I know what I started with.
Mm-hmm.
So and all of that there is actually been from mining. Well, I should say 97% of it is mining revenue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some of it was from when we tried to put together trade routes. I know.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying 97%. The other 3% has probably been from the trade routes because I only made a couple of thousand, or maybe, yeah. All up, I think I made about 7,000 off that trade route. Whilst it was profit. I haven't been doing it because it's almost not worth it because of the return I can get off mining.
Yep.
So it means that I run empty sometimes. But
Hopefully, with the cargo refactor, it'll mean cargo shipments that they'll have better cargo shipment missions, things like that.
Can hope.
And I really do need to up my. Oh, and I sent a party invite.
Oh, did you? I
You
didn't
were
even
busy
see
and I
it.
didn't want to bother you. Yeah. It might be old.
Um. Well, I can't see you anywhere, so maybe it is. Maybe I was too slow. That one I can get.
Yep. I kind of wish they would put a timer on it so when it expired, it just left.
Yeah.
'Cause
Rather
it's
than still sitting there.
yeah. You know, I think I'm going to continue doing my career stuff and see kind of where it ends up.
Hmm.
Because right now I'm only making 8,000 for collecting stuff. I want to see what it gets to.
How much it gets to, because it does improve as your reputation improves. You get bigger and better missions, as I understand it. Okay, so we'll go and grab the rock. What the hell is that? Really does sound like something blowing up. I mean,
Unfortunately, I had to mute your stream so that way I don't hear you twice.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, I bet it's ships taking off and they're hitting the afterburner.
Oh, maybe, yeah, could be.
Because a lot of people take off, like, I sit and hover with the thing all the way at as far up on the grid as I can go.
Yep.
And then once the doors open all the way, I cruise out, aim straight up, and
Boost.
hit afterburner.
Yep. I do that sometimes. Well, actually, I do that with the hull because it's so slow.
Welcome.
Alrighty.
The ASOP vehicle
And we
retrieval
have... There we go. This. Oh, no,
Only a quick ride on the metro.
the Cyclone RC.
It's your racing one, isn't it? I thought you got rid of that.
No, I didn't get rid of it. I actually didn't know that...
Welcome to the
Yeah, that's the dune buggy one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Tumbrel Dune Buggy one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I actually like it, to be honest. I'm thinking of melting it.
Yeah.
For the latest updates on ship availability.
Yeah, they're going to be doing a redo
I'm
of the
waiting for the
stuff,
motorbike.
but- Ooh.
Your
What?
insurance claim has been sent.
I'm waiting for the motorbike to become in-game.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Welcome
Yeah.
From the
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
and entertainment. Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned
There we go.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I'm standing.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Garage 10. Hello? Hello, Mr. Elevator.
Hmm. The void.
Avoid the void.
Yeah.
Come back here. Alright, now, the mining laser on the grey cat, the rock, that uses the same heads as the prospector, doesn't it?
No, in between. It uses a smaller, less powerful head.
Where do you get it from then?
You don't. It has. It's like the hand mining. It has one laser, one setting, no modules.
Ah, no modules. Okay. So you
Yep.
you can't change it. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. It's more powerful than the hand one, but not as powerful. Yeah, okay.
Yep. It's basically a bobcat with a mining laser attached to it.
Yeah. Okay, and then we did that button there. course, I've got to do it manually, don't I?
Yes, and my F3 for some reason does not work anymore for requesting landing things.
Well, mine does, but it didn't just then. There it goes. Hello? Oh,
You
okay.
are clear to launch.
Well, thanks
yeah,
for
that-
saying.
That was a ship that I think that you heard taken off because someone
Um,
requested a ride.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
you have to flight ready.
Systems activating.
Oh, what a...
Systems on.
Seriously?
Tumbril has...
Okay, why have I got no controls?
That's weird, you should.
Power off.
Why is there a red mark running around?
Zeus. Unlock all doors.
Fracturing mode on.
Maybe get out of it and get back in.
On. Mining mode off.
I'm thinking so because it's acting like it's got the engines aren't turned on and yet they are.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Okay, this is stupid. What's going on? Engines on. Okay, so you didn't turn the engines on.
Oh, weird. Maybe you had to hit R, I think, is supposed to be flight ready.
Well, you normally just turns everything on and off, but
Yeah. I don't know.
wow, she's a bit nippy. I mean, zippy.
Yep.
Be careful, I don't particularly want to flip it or roll it.
That would be bad.
Yeah, well, the tumbril is the same as this. It's just W for forward, S for backwards, left and right, A and D. It's not one of my favourite control methods.
They really do need to make it like the spaceship, where you can increase and decrease your top speed.
Be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm thinking if I park this here,
Make sure and close it so someone doesn't hop in it, because it'll stay open when you hop out.
yeah, I know. Come on. Alright. So now we do some running.
Would you like a lift to the spaceport?
Why are you here?
I am right above you. Turn to your right and look up.
I see. Well, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I already put in a request for landing, so once you hop on, I can just go land.
Cool. I'll just come down here to the ice lake a bit. Oh, pretty flowers. Oh, actually, dry, gnarly bits of red. Got somebody flying around over there. Don't come.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me know when you're secure.
Well, I'm in.
All right, lifting off.
I'll just lay down to make sure I'm secure.
That bed might glitch you out.
Possibly. We'll find out.
Because it uses the easy hab bed get up, which means there's no headroom.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. Excellent.
All right, I'm down.
We're good.
Oh, hey, they fixed it.
Wow. I had my chin down on my chest so that I could see where we're going for starters. So maybe that had something to do with tucking the head down.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. I'm hypothesizing and I'm probably inventing shit, but.
Yeah, because last time
I'm running ahead only because I don't like leaving my rock out there unattended for too long.
I do not blame you.
Not in this game, but though nobody should be able to get into it. At least nobody is not in the party.
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 Hit it in the pipes. So,
Yes,
or the not pipes. That's
the trees.
the trees and the. Go ahead.
Yep. Hey, come back here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And the
Vehicle selected. Stand
tram.
by.
Whew, tram
Yes.
tracks.
Yes.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please
It was
visit
Alrighty.
a
us
lot
again.
faster than running back, though.
It was. It was. Right, Hangar 5. Okay, well, I mean, it is a large ship.
Mm-hmm. The only way in is through the back.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Just checking it out. It's been a long time since I've actually had a Cutlass.
Yeah.
I mean, I did have one when they first introduced it. They actually have changed quite a lot, actually. There's access ramp. Are they both access ramp access, are they? I think they are. Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, there's little buttons on either side.
There is. I just noticed that.
I wish the freelancer had that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's probably. I think there should be buttons at the back here too. Yeah. Close.
Yep, right there. So a wee bit dark in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
This is a health and safety issue.
An OSHA issue.
Not
Yeah.
enough lighting.
And power
We're
on.
not gonna beat you
now there's lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, you can access the inventory already. Interesting.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm still not a big fan of the Drake aesthetic, but
Beams with wires all over the place.
yeah, but
Take that as well. School has-
it's responsive. I'll give it that much.
You are clear to launch.
However, there is really crappy visibility.
Yep.
Okay. How many soldiers do I have?
For some reason, it's a little bouncy on my end.
Gives you like
Huh.
8 hours of enchanting.
I'm betting because it's
Because
I'm connected to an Australian server.
Maybe.
oh, but I'm not picky. Don't know that person. Icy Spear is definitely the best step. So I can just shoot it at the sky and not hit the dragon. Happens every time. It's quite normal.
Alright, let's just bring you down. Oh, come on.
She's gone.
Alright,
I think she's dead. I'm gonna fire a spear to the sky. There we go. Where'd it go?
The Cutlass exterior is not bad.
it's no, they've changed it quite a lot. Why is it tail downing?
I don't know. I think there's issues with the flight models right now.
A little bit.
Oh, there we are. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What's up? Yeah, I've locked up to 30k.
Oh, fuck. I haven't gotten the 30k yet, but
I'm locked up too. We locked up at the same time.
yeah, the server's just shut itself. And here we are floating in a ship above the ground.
Ooh, one of these is a mace. Ooh, I like that. Oops.
But it hasn't thrown the 30k.
Iron. I can't tell if it's iron or steel.
I mean, I'm stuck in third person, whichever way you look at it.
Same, and I can't move the camera.
No, the game's definitely locked up.
Yep.
I'm actually getting a non-responding on the game itself.
Oh, interesting. I'm not getting that yet.
Weirdness.
Yeah, I got the not responding as well.
Well, that means it's acting more like a client crash. I'm going to have to kill it anyway. So, stream, I'm just going to have to throw you back to the standby for the moment, so bear with. Really don't like having to do that because
Instant kill.
Star Citizen stopped running unexpectedly. But the thing is, it should not have done that.
No.
Can you keep it down, please? And the client crashing for both of us means that it's not a client side issue. It's actually a server side issue that caused the client to crash.
Yeah, that's... I don't like it when that happens. routes.
No. What I don't like is that where's it going to leave us? We should end up back on New Babbage because that was the last place we requested landing.
Yes.
But
that's the last
my
place we
but
requested
my
landing.
rock will not be outside anymore.
No, because we'll be on a different server.
Yeah.
If you load in first, we might still be in your Cutlass hovering.
Maybe.
haven't landed.
But we haven't landed, that's right. So I will definitely load in first. And we'll see how that goes. Because we're both in flight seats, so that should treat us as if we're on the ship. Like being on a bed. But we'll see.
Yes, and we also theoretically shouldn't be killed by elevator doors.
Well, theoretically, yeah.
I do feel bad that a lot of the games that we end up playing, we usually end up kind of bad-mouthing, but at the same time, we wouldn't play them if we didn't enjoy them.
Exactly, and it's not really bad mouthing. It's just in this case, it's just commenting on the known issues.
Oh yeah.
Okay, come on, you can get past the black screen bit. There we go. Our party has been disbanded.
The Cutlass party was disbanded. I promoted you to leader.
Well,
So
that means
we're off here.
it should be dragging you in, yes?
Yep, I am being dragged in.
Well, it just didn't pop up and show me a party.
Huh.
A party list.
Oh, because I was the leader and I wasn't on yet.
Oh, yeah, it showed you as in menus. For me, it showed you as being in menus.
Weird. I don't know.
So, weird. Alright, let's see where this puts us.
I'm gonna go now. See ya.
Well, let me just get rid of that. Let me close that. Let me close that. Load in, load in, load in.
I forgot what my hair looks like.
Just trying to figure it out really hard.
Yeah, well, wait on it. I bet you it probably was a 30k that caused the clients to crash, but it caused our clients to crash, which means we didn't get the 30k notification.
Yep. It was hardcore 30k.
Oh, it was a hardcore, right? That was a major boom.
Why are there a bunch of people hanging out around New Babbage as well? When I came in, there's just this dude kind of hovering around.
Yeah, I saw, and there's another dude flying across in the backdrop, in the background, when you came down to pick me up.
Yeah. Inspecting things maybe, but
Or bored.
yeah.
They need to just learn to
I've
go and
played
do
this-
shit.
Yeah, I've played this game enough that I actually forget how good looking this game is.
Yeah.
And let's actually stop for a second. Oh, right.
I'm returning back to my menu, by the way.
Yep.
Well, at least I told it to. It's still giving me loading, but
Yep, same with me because it has to load the main menu now. It was trying to get us in, now it's trying to get us out.
yeah, well. It was taking too long to get us in, so get us out. We'll try again. There we go. Oh, no, there's the party things come back up.
Mhm.
You're out as well?
I'm out. Yep.
Let us try this again.
This is kind of the reason why I'm looking forward to 318.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to the
It's not gonna
server meshing. Granted, it'll be interesting to see if we actually do get server meshing, because they've been talking about server meshing for quite some time now, through several different iterations and releases. But that's the reason. That's one of the primary reasons they moved to lumberyard away from CryEngine.
Yep. But I have a feeling that it was one of those things where it's like they had it solved with only some minor issues, and then some of those minor issues turned into big issues because it prevented them from doing certain things.
Yep. Whoa, still in the Cutlass.
First. I loaded in first, so I am in New Babbage.
I'm actually landed where I was trying to land. I have no landing gear down. I was on the ground. I just put my landing gear down.
Your landing gear was down when we left.
I know.
Oh, you're gonna have to get your rock again.
I know.
Oh, hi, emptiness.
Which means I need to turn around and go back and land, because I don't really want to leave this out here.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a little
Please
while to
proceed
get
to
there.
assigned landing bay.
It's going to take you a while to what?
A little while to get over there. I have to take a tram.
Oh, yeah, that's alright. I got to land and bring the rock back out and stuff like that too.
Just missed the tram. Oh, there was another tram directly behind it.
I have a blue pip. Was on my HUD, on my radar. It's gone now, but I do have a yellow pip on my radar, which I think is probably you. Oh no, there's the blue pip again.
Yeah, there's someone flying around New Babbage again.
Over there somewhere. And I'm thinking the yellow pip may be you.
It's hard to tell because they're trying to have the different.
Yeah, I'm thinking yellow is you. It's the pip's getting bigger as you're getting closer.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look yellow to me. It looks blue
Well,
on your stream.
No, I'm talking about the one in the middle. Yeah, there was a blue one.
Oh, okay.
It's actually probably white, not yellow, but
Yeah. Yeah, so that way you know party members and non-hostiles and hostiles.
yeah.
I will say the nice thing about the Cutlass, it has jump seats in the back. So you can haul cargo and more than...
And persons. Hey, Anubis, how you going, man? Not Skittles. Chocolate, yeah. Skittles, no.
I have to be in the mood for Skittles.
Yeah, I'm never in the mood for Skittles. Just way too much sugar. I mean, way too much sugar. I'm not a big sugar fan. I don't eat a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Which is why I like 70+% Coke or chocolate. Alright, let's see if we can try this maneuver again.
Well, Anubis, he is flying a ship he hasn't flown in years.
Yeah, the last time I flew a Cutlass was when they first introduced and made them flight ready.
Have a pleasant stay.
That was the last time I'd actually ever been in a Cutlass. And we just had a hard crash happen whilst I was in the Cutlass. I mean, a hard crash. It actually took out a client's. The server crash took out the clients. No, it wasn't a 30k. We would crash the client before we got the 30k notification. Well, yeah. And that is my mining transport only. That's all it's for. I'm not going to use it as a freighter, even though that's what it is. It's my rock transport. So the only time I'll be flying that is when I'm taking the rock somewhere to do mining. Now, granted, I can then transfer mined materials out of the rock into that, so I can use it as additional storage for extended mining. And you've said nothing? Yeah, be right, you lurker. Lurking there and away, I don't know. Feel like I'm being stalked now. Oh, need to store that before we go anywhere.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
I really wish they'd change these bloody lights. The glare across these terminals is shocking.
They just need to change the material
Please visit
that
us again.
the screens are made out of.
No, it's those lights up there. The reflection of those is exactly directly overhead of where you stand.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. What sort of abomination are you wearing, Luna?
What?
Welcome to the
This is my
ASOP
freighter
vehicle
outfit.
retrieval system.
Oh, see, it doesn't know where it is. See, it's in Babbage, but it doesn't know where it is.
Yeah.
So, because it's still considered out from the garage.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I'm gonna expedite
Your
it.
vehicle
Give it to
has
me
been
now.
moved
Thank
to our
you.
storage facility.
And if you want, I can drive it out so you can grab your cutlass.
Okay.
Vehicle selected. Stand
Because
by.
the way that you were doing it before is fine.
Yeah.
Your vehicle
you
has been
want to
delivered to the
try it
following
that way?
location.
Yeah, yeah.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, actually, we will. Because, like I said, I need to be certain that it's easy enough to do solo.
What?
You just fell
The
through.
Elevator, yeah, the elevator that you called just pushed me through the world.
Huh?
Yes,
I didn't think you were anywhere near me.
I was right next to you.
Oh, well, I didn't look to my side. Did it kill you outright, or are you incapacitated and they're going to rescue you?
No, I am standing at security, basically. The security scanners that you have to go through, and I am stuck inside the geometry.
Oh.
And I do not know how to escape the geometry.
That's a bit problematic. Back to lurker mode. Yeah, Nooper City. Yeah. Lurker. You lurker.
Systems activating.
I really hate that voice.
Systems on.
Alright, now. Contact the port. Open the doors. Open the doors. Open. Open. Not going to open. Okay. So I've still got to contact them manually, even though it is contacting the spaceport.
There we go.
You got out?
You are clear to launch.
No. I died.
Oh.
Well, I'm incapacitated. Oh, and I will be rescued.
Ah, so you do get the rescues. 30 seconds or whatever it is.
And please visit again.
3, 2, 1, rescued.
And you'll end up in hospital.
Yep. Hey, so you did get to do your thing. Yeah, so, just a word of advice, people. Stand away from the elevators.
Yes,
off to one side.
stand back from the elevators, definitely.
I was standing directly in front of the elevator. And I thought I was far enough away. Make sure you're standing off to one side. I am free to go when I feel like it. Well, I'm...
Ah, we have a storm raging out here. Look at this.
I see that.
Right, yeah, make sure I know where I am. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'm feeling a little insulted that you just keep all my time.
Wow, this is noisy. I'm sprinting, folks. I'm actually sprinting. But I'm sprinting against the wind.
I am trying not to sing that song now.
Yeah.
38 minutes estimated survival.
Plenty of time. I will say the thing that annoys me the most about doing this and waking up in the hospital,
Hmm.
it takes all of the attachments off your firearm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Minus 72 degrees C. A little on the nippy side.
Sounds balmy and warm.
Be alright once I get out of this wind.
still got like 30 seconds before the train even arrives over here.
Avoid lift. No, avoid the lift. That's right. Okay, we want the terminal. Thank you.
Remember, you're the last flight. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Please visit us again.
Ready to upgrade?
Kick me out of the terminal.
Ugh.
I was obviously just
Welcome
too far away
to
from
the
it.
ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Yep.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And for those people watching, if ever that happens to you, press and hold F and hit the X on the display. Otherwise, it's leaving it open for anybody else to actually see. Where the fuck am I going? No, not the grey cat. Hang on for. It leaves the terminal open for anybody to be able to see your ships and access your ships, and they can actually hit claim on your ships. I mean, they don't technically own them, but they can actually load one up as if it was theirs. Although it's what it says, I think it will probably throw an error because they actually don't own that ship. But I don't know that for certain. It's just a good measure to actually always close the terminal after you.
Yeah. They have changed it a little bit because
That didn't sound good.
the elevator tried to kill me again.
Again? It's really got it in for you today, hasn't it?
I know. Fortunately, it managed to remain incorporeal long enough to actually pass through me. And now the doors. Okay, there we go.
What the...
Why are there weapons that are red?
Pressing U didn't want to turn anything on for me this time.
Weird.
You are clear to launch.
What's going to make it fun is if this storm is still raging, the wind is going to probably buffer me around a bit.
I think it is.
I'm thinking it is too. And open up the rest of the way. So I'm already getting bounced around a little bit. It also appears to be night time.
Yep.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I just heard you pass overhead. Because there is a planetary surface exit, so you can
There
just
is,
leave if
yeah.
you want to. Weather conditions. Minimize exposure time. Oh, warning, snow. Hypothermia risk high. You forgot to close the door when you came in.
What, for the surface entrance?
Yeah,
Huh.
it was wide open. I actually don't see you. Oh, there you are.
Gotten spoiled with decent visibility.
Oh, yeah. I feel like running when you're in a spacesuit would actually pretty effectively warm you up.
You'd think so, yeah.
Oh, no, it wouldn't, because spacesuits are designed to keep you cool.
True.
So if you're
Now,
in an already cool environment, it'll cool you down faster.
a lot further away than I intended, but then again, it's night time. I can't see what the fuck I'm doing.
I really don't like the flashlight in this weather.
No, neither do I.
I'm kind of hanging a little wide right, so you should be able to just go straight to your cutlass.
Oh my goodness, I can't see jack shit when I'm in third person with the...
With the spotlight on? No, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I am well clear of you, so you're good. Yeah, they really need to give that thing throttle control, because that is just dumb.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I'm just watching you start and stop, and it's like you have pedal to the metal or nothing.
Yes. It's exactly what it is. Let me just turn off the spotlight because that's janky as.
Does that help at all?
I'm not sure. A little bit.
Fortunately, the cutlass is nice and wide, so.
Yeah, fits a lot easier in here than the Dur.
the Dur was a wee bit tight.
I mean, it fit, but
Yep, you can get by now.
yep. And I can step out of this thing quite nicely.
Yep, and you can get by.
Oh,
so you
wow.
can easily-
That's, yeah, it's got a nice amount of storage room.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get past it to be able to close up the back, everything.
Yep, I didn't do that because I wanted to make sure that you can get to it.
Indeed.
I'm
Indeed.
kind of warming up slowly. Your door closed in my face.
Now, my plan was to head straight back to Crew L1.
Oh, right, you were going to drop these off at Crew L1.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
you're welcome to come with. If and you want.
Yeah, I'll come with. I can just get my,
There's nothing on your Aurora that you will lose if you claim it.
I have a light backpack, that's it. And I don't really care because those things are cheap. And it was just it's an emergency backpack, basically.
Okay.
That's it. I don't care. Oh, I finally did get to experience my first pirate pullover.
Oh, really?
Earlier today. Yeah.
NPC pirate, I take it.
NPC pirate, yeah.
Wow, we are climbing at 200 plus meters a second.
Yeah, the Cutlass, again, giant engines.
2 gigantus engines. We will just close that. There we go. Wow, it's got nice, decent fuel too. 2,500.
Oh, nice.
Right.
I also have my mysterious second Aurora I can always claim that doesn't have anything on it because I don't fly it.
Yes.
So I could always claim that one, fly back, and get my actual.
Your main one. Yeah, that's true.
Can't really get to your flamethrower, sir.
Oh, those fun short hops.
Yeah.
I know it's more because they have a lot of people working on ships that all kind of, they all work. All of their ship people work on all the ships.
Hmm.
But especially the Cutlass, it feels like the guy that developed the more practical parts of a consolidated Outlander ship
Hmm.
helped design some of the more interesting aesthetics of some of the Drake ships, especially the Cutlass.
Yeah. I think it's interesting how you've got these two
Hey,
side
why am I
hatches.
wearing this? Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
It's
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Let's get rid of this so I can
It
see the enemy.
is a jack of all trades, basically. It is also
it's a
like
side loader
ships.
as well as a rear loader. That's so cool.
Yep, and also a makeshift dropship,
Yes.
and also a makeshift passenger hauler. Although you do not get any comforts, you get a jump seat.
Oh, yeah. External storage.
Yeah, they already have the storage on Cutlass.
Um,
Yeah, it kicked me out too. It's broken,
it is.
but yeah.
But also, I've lost all the standard Cutlass sounds too.
Hmm.
You're doing this on purpose, old man. You really are.
And for having such a big canopy, I'm really surprised at how poor. Oop, and I
Yeah,
just lost.
and I just lost. I lost the quantum effect as well.
Oh, we did it at the same time. That's
Yeah.
weird. But it's just interesting with all that glass on the front end that you have less visibility than a Hull A.
Yeah, true. Anyway, I just need to go AFK, so I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm back. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop out of quantum, wait for it to cool off, and then re-quantum. That I
Right, that's your rock.
should reset the sounds and stuff as well.
Oh yeah, it should.
No, it didn't. It reset the quantum effect, but I just don't have any of the effect sounds anymore.
Oh, weird, because I have them. I guess that inventory thing bugged it out.
Yeah, I think so. Are you up in the turret? Yeah. I keep forgetting we got a turret on this ship.
Yep.
Whoops. Guess what?
Oh,
Do you want to jump into the pilot seat and come back for me?
hop it in.
The back ramp has got no collision box on it. Don't walk up it. I just walked up the back ramp and it clipped me straight through it. That's funny. I all of a sudden, I'm not quantuming no more.
Interesting. It remembered your route because you plotted it when you were in the pilot seat.
Yeah.
Because I have that route now. I have to clear it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
All right, I have set route to you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it drops me out before
Before it splats me. If you all of a sudden there's a big smear on your windscreen, you know that didn't happen.
I will keep a close eye on the numbers here.
That's right. You're only 1.7 million kilometers away. Nah, it'll drop you out before you get to me. It never drops you off exactly where you're routing to. It always drops you short of it.
Oh, yeah, true.
But that's interesting to learn that. Yeah, don't walk up the back ramp, even if it's shut, because there's no collision box on it. It'll clip you. The upper half, there's no collision box on it. It'll clip you through it. So it walked up a little bit. The bit that's near the hull, 10 kilometers out. So
I am approaching.
yeah, it dropped you 10 kilometers out. So
Yeah. I wonder if that's how they get the doors to close properly, is if it doesn't have a collision box.
it's
So
possible.
doesn't wig
So
out
it
the
does.
physics.
Yeah, the physics don't wig out on it. Yeah.
Because I remember that was an issue. That was one of the issues they were having when people were stepping on it. Is it was causing the physics to wig out and cause your ship to go all explodey.
Yeah, because two physics objects touching, basically, like Space Engineers does.
Yep. I'm trying to arc up to you gently so I don't,
Oh, good.
say hi with your windshield.
Yeah.
Hit by your own windshield.
Roadkill. Oops.
I would say come in one of the sides.
Yeah, I was going to make use of one of the
I'm gonna
side
intersect the
entrances.
starboard side here.
Yep, cool. 1.5 meters, 1,500 meters out. I'm just hanging out here, enjoying the nebula in the background.
Alright, I
Yeah, all good.
do not see you. There you are.
No, you're all right.
Alright, I stopped.
Yep.
Because I saw you moving and then hit forward.
Yeah.
Because it took my brain a second to realize, wait, you're moving. Ah, the Empyrean standing up straight as you're jetpacking.
Hello.
Oh, I think I'm below this. Yeah, I am. I think I'm folded in on myself at the bottom part of where the seat is supposed to be. From on your end.
It's possible. And close. Alright, no walking on back ramp. Okay. Noted. That's right. You can... Yeah, you are. You're down underneath.
Yep. I'm gonna let you control it here, since this is your ship.
Yeah, hang on. Why have we got gear flashing?
Because it doesn't work in the other seats for some reason. It's busted.
It
The other
is.
seats don't read correctly. I'm surprised Drake can get away with that and not have a giant crush warning sign somewhere up near the cockpit.
Yeah.
Because the seats come down
They do.
on giant tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get in a seat here.
Yep.
I'm just getting in the seat behind you.
Okay, I'll clear out again. And I still had the route.
Yes, because I reset it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I do like that. That's almost like a navigation computer.
Hmm.
You set a route in a ship. Ooh, so you set a route in a ship and then you land and someone gets your vessel. They know where you were going.
Yes. Alright, let's try this again. Why am I not in the ship again? I discovered that the back ramp on the Cutlass is missing some collision boxes on it, so you don't walk up the back ramp whilst in quantum. Because you instantly stop quantuming, but your ship doesn't. And
Hey, at least you didn't quantum all the way to Crew L1 without a ship.
well, at least the ship didn't get there without me.
Yeah, I'm actually glad I came with.
Yeah. Because that would have been fun.
I would have had to spacewalk and recover your Cutlass for you.
Exactly. Although it drops out 70-something kilometers from Crew 1.
Or I would have come and picked you up in my Aurora.
Yeah, and then dropped off on the way past.
Yep.
Because if I imagine if I claim the Cutlass, it'll claim the Cutlass, but it won't come with the rock.
Correct.
I'll then have to claim the rock back over there. Or at some pad that you can claim it at.
Yep. Yeah, there's certain things that are broken, but I think it has to do with persistence
Yeah, I think so too.
and also the back end, like we kind of guessed,
Hmm.
is because they're doing the new Quanta system, which is a streamlined system, basically, that lets more calculations happen.
Yeah.
quicker.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling some of that stuff that's broken is tied to their new system that they
Yeah.
can't actually fix, or that they are not.
Well, not fixing the legacy
fixing.
system, yeah.
Yeah. Because why fix it if they're just going to do a major patch that's going to get rid of all those issues?
Exactly, yeah. And yeah, the radar is actually showing me you. Well, that's why it's showing me at the top, which to me I always... I know the outer ring is behind.
Uh-huh. And for me, it's dead, almost dead center on the radar.
Whereas for you, it's
Right.
behind me, but dead center top.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be equivalent to dead center, but behind.
Yep. I'll be honest, I feel like the gunner or navigator, I believe Drake calls it the
The
navigator,
navigator.
is the gunner. I feel like the gunner has more visibility than the pilot.
It does. It does. The consoles don't come up as high, and you're sitting a little bit above me, so...
Yeah.
Wow, it's got good acceleration.
Yeah. Oh, it should.
But does it have good deceleration? Not noticeably.
No, yeah, the thrusters that face backwards are much tinier. Yeah, this is a flip and burn if you need to.
Precisely.
I would prefer not to go boom
Please
because I
proceed
don't
to
want to
assigned
end.
landing bay.
No, I would respawn here at Creville 1, but I would lose all my gear again.
Yeah, exactly.
I say again because
That's where I like decoupled mode. You just decouple, flip, the recouple, and it instantly, it naturally does a flip and burn.
you know,
Have I got my gear down yet? No, I don't.
no, gear is up. Gear's down. Gear down. I have no idea what the Cutlass sounds like, so.
Yeah, landing gear is down.
Ah.
Sounds like a grumpy matron, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, the visibility of this thing is actually horrible.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's great up here.
I literally cannot see the landing pad at all. I can't even see the entrance to judge how far I am along the pad.
A little forward, little forward.
Okay, I can see the signage
Little
on the
more forward.
sides, so I should be good about here.
That's far enough forward, yeah. And- yep. I wanted to see if I could do it without F4ing. I F4'd just to check. But, yeah.
And we're down.
Okay.
Come on.
Landing complete.
Thank you.
Have a pleasant stay.
Have a
I'll
pleasant
let
day.
you get out. I'll let you get out before I get out. I'll be honest, I feel like this ship was a perfect opportunity for them to do a gun star where you have the gunner up front and the pilot in the back.
Yeah. Now, I'm wondering, this
Poof. Oh, you're back.
yeah,
You just appeared and came back.
I'm actually up in the geometry.
I see that. Do you need the ramp down?
Please.
Okay. There we go. Oh,
I'm still still clipping through the geometry, but yeah, it put me sandwiched inside the shell of the ship.
and it freaked out when it was trying to let you out. It went up and down a couple times.
Yeah,
And yes, I am very.
I'll get used to it, I guess, for a mining transport.
Oh yeah.
Big booms are not fun
Unless it's the other guy.
unless it's the other guy. Yes, I think there is an indicator. I didn't look.
I feel like one of the options that you should have on the Cutlass is being able to swap the pilot and the gunner.
Yeah, no, Anubis agrees, and I agree as well. The pilot seat should be the second seat, not the back seat, not the forward seat.
Yep.
Because it does have increased visibility because you're sitting that little bit high, you can see down the nose better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish they'd make it so that the seats are configurable. You could actually designate which seat was what. So if you preferred piloting from the front, then that is the pilot seat. If you preferred piloting from the back, then that's the pilot seat.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, and if we hit store now, theoretically, when I retrieve it later, it should still have the rock in the back.
Yep, the rock will be very confused and say retrieve, but it's stored on your cutlass.
Yeah. The thing is, I can't see the rock here in this list because
No,
I
it's not
can't store it from here. I mean, can't
Please
retrieve it
visit
from
us
here.
again.
Yep.
Bye.
Now I need to get some water because I've been thirsty since I walked out into that storm over on New Babbage.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Nubis. The second seat is probably the one that should really be the pilot seat because it does have the better all-round visibility.
Yeah, that's the thing is gunners have instruments and turret sightings and cameras.
Mm-hmm. Pilots
So
need
your
the visibility.
pilot needs actual visual visibility. Wow, that was a sentence I just said.
Okay, animations are busted.
So the servers
It-
getting there. You can still eat and drink, but the oh no, I saw you animate for a quick second.
Every time you see the water indicator come up, I'm clicking my mouse button. If I just press and hold it, it does it the one time and then disappears. And that's it.
Yep. And on my end, the animations are only half busted. They're missing about half of the animations, but you do lift it up and drink it sometimes.
No, it lifted it up, but one click, one drink. One click, one drink, no animation coming with it.
That animated on my end, but yeah.
It's not animating on mine. Yeah, I was down to 40% or something or other.
All right, you have a good one, Anubis.
Yeah, you take it easy, man. I'll catch up with you later. Okay, let's just now store you because I didn't need it all.
They have nachos.
Can you buy them?
Super nachos, no, and it makes me sad. I want nachos.
It's not letting me eat the burrito.
So yeah, it is busted. You're animating, but you're not actually eating it.
Yeah.
You go
Okay.
to eat it, and then it stops.
Let's just store it then. Wonder if I can eat it from stored.
Oh, and your face is constantly doing the
Eat animation, the munchy munchy.
surprised animation, yeah.
Oh, it's actually meant to be like chewing. No, it's not doing it. So we'll just store it. I think we do relogs.
Again, yay.
Exit to menus. Yes, please. And stream, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm going to close it up at this time. Hopefully, yeah, check back another time. Until then, adios.